saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Teaching Choling. Let's do some prayers before the teaching starts, okay? Let's get ourselves grounded. For those who do not have the prayer in your mobile, you can actually look at the screen. Praises to the 8 Noble Auspicious Ones. Homage to the Buddha, Dharma, and Noble Sangha, and all the dwelling auspicious realms of the 10 directions, when all appearance and existence is completely pure, its nature spontaneously perfect. May all be auspicious for us. Bless us, Drumi Gelpo, Zandan Dandrup, Jampi Gempa, and Getapadapa, Getchedrapa, who loves all sentient beings, Zatrapa, whose compassion is as high as Mount Sumeru, Drapipa, who cares for everyone, and Zaratrapa, who brings satisfaction to all beings. Just hearing your name increases glory, auspiciousness, and success. We pay homage to these 8 Sugatas, the youthful Manjushri, Glorious Vrajapani, Avalokiteshvara, Lord Maitreya, Gidingaba, Nira Vishkabin, Akashgaba, and the most noble Samantabhadra. Homage to these 8 Bodhisattvas who are supreme in granting auspiciousness and success. Gracefully holding your emblems, Upala flower, Raja, white lotus, Naga tree, wish fulfilling jewel, moon, salt, and sun. Making offerings to the Buddhas of all directions and the times are the goddesses, the creators of delight. Holding the 8 supplying emblems, the precious umbrella, auspicious golden fishes, the wish-fulfilling vase of goodness, the exquisite cumulus flowers, the conch of fame and glory, the excellent knot of prosperity, eternal banner of victory, and the all-powerful will. Homage to these 8 auspicious goddesses,
beauty, garland,
song, dance, flowers, incense, light, and perfume. Just thinking of your essential qualities makes success grow more and more. The great Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, and Indra, the kings of the 4 directions, Dhritarashtra, Virataka, Virapasha, the Lord of Nagas, and Vrajavana. Each one holding your divine emblem, the wheel, trident, conch shell, Vraja, Vina, sword, stupa, and banner of victory. I pay homage to the 8 guardians of the world who make auspiciousness and prosperity go in the 3 realms. With all obstacles and harmful influences specified, may the world when able to begin with ever good fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences specified, may the world when able to begin with ever good fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences specified, may the work we are now about to begin with ever good fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. Hum Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. To the Buddha, Dharma and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and become enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all non-sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and become enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all non-sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and become enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all non-sentient beings. In particular, I must achieve enlightenment quickly in order to free all numberless kind mother sentient beings from the unimmeasurable ocean of samsaric suffering and lead them to pillars for enlightenment. For this purpose, I must listen and thereafter put into practice the teachings of the profound Buddha Dharma. Tayata Shami Shamawati Shamita Shangtru Angkure Mangkure Marositi Kerode Kere Tezwali Onani Vishada Nimani Manapanaye Kukri Kaka Grase Grasani Omoki Para Muki Amuki Shamitani Sawa Graha Bandan Nane Nikahitwa Sawa Para Pawadina Vimuta Mara Pasha Sidabitwa Buddha Mudra Anung Gadita Sawa Mare Patarita Parishide Vigasantu Sawa Mara Kramani. I prostrate to a gathering of Dakinis of the three places, coming from the supreme holy sites of space and joy, who have the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, and regard practitioners as the offspring. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayape. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayape. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayape. Tayata Gade Gade Paragade Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Tayata Gade Gade Paragade Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Tayata Gade Gade Paragate Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Through the power of the great truth of the words of the exalted three jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. May all the evils such as enemies, obstacles and hindrances and adverse conditions be pacified. Shatim Kuriye Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained, and by the auspiciousness of everything good, may there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of simple liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I direct altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I direct altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I direct altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Reverently, I prostrate my body, speech, and mind. I present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since this time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. The Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard, once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Vajra Peak Mountain, together with a great gathering of Sangha monks and a great gathering of Sangha Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One entered the Samadhi that expresses the Dharma called profound illumination. And at the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, while practicing profound Prajna Paramita, saw in this way. He saw the five skandhas also to be empty of nature. Then, through the power of the Buddha, Venerable Sariputra said to Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, how should a son or daughter of a family train who wishes to practice profound Prajna Paramita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava said to Venerable Sariputra, O Sariputra, a son or daughter of noble family who wishes to practice a profound Prajna Paramita should see in this way. See the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Form is emptiness, emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form, form is no other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness are emptiness. Thus, Sariputra, all dharmas are emptiness. There are no characteristics, there is no birth and no cessation, there is no impurity and no purity, there is no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Sariputra, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body,
mind, no appearance,
no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dhammas, no I dhatu up to no mind dhatu, no dhatu of dhammas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance up to no old age and death. No end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Sariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of Prajna Paramita. Since there is no obscuration of mind, there is no fear. They transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of the 3 times by means of Prajna Paramita fully awaken to unsurpassable true complete enlightenment. Therefore, the great mantra of Prajna Paramita, the mantra of great insight, the unsurpassed mantra, the unequal mantra, the mantra that comes over suffering, should be known as truth. Since there is no deception, the Prajna Paramita mantra is said in this way: Tayata Om Gade Gade Paragade Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Thus, Sariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasava should train to perform Prajna Paramita. Then the Blessed One arose from the Samadhi and praised noble Avalokiteshvara. The Bodhisattva Mahasava saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is. O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice and perform Prajna Paramita just as you have taught, and all the Tagadas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this,
Venerable Sariputra and
Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, the whole assembly and the world of his gods, humans, Asuras, and Gandharvas rejoice and praise the words of the Blessed One. Okay, we'll take a break here.
Okay, good evening everyone. I'll be doing the announcements for tonight. Annual Thanksgiving ceremony is coming up on 26 January 2026, a Monday, and we will have our 11 a.m. grand offering ceremony, then 8 p.m. recitation of Diamond Cutter Sutra. So we welcome everyone to join in our annual Thanksgiving ceremony as we express our utmost gratitude towards all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Dharma protectors for their guidance and support throughout the year. You can also make auspicious offerings during this day, such as light of gratitude or Thanksgiving offering, to express your heartfelt gratitude to all the Buddhas. And upon completion of the ceremony, food items will be donated to charity. So you can register online, or you can visit the front desk to register. Next is the offering of shrine adornments. In conjunction with our Chinese New Year preparations, we're launching this once-in-a-year opportunity for you to offer these year-long shrine adornments to create good fortune and auspiciousness for the new horse year. There will be a lot of things that you can offer, such as the brocade for Vajrathrone, prosperity shrine flowers, grand victory banners, wind horse prayer flags, grand Shambhu offering, robes for the holy rupas. You can offer in 2 ways. First is the grand offering, and second is you can contribute any amount that you wish. So you can register online or visit the front desk for more. Our Dharma Junior program is starting soon. Not soon, but okay, gonna start this year. With every connection, we sprinkle seeds of joy to create a space as safe as a hug and as fun as a playground. So we hope that more people will join Dharma Junior as we guide the little ones, helping them grow holistically in body, heart, mind, and spirit. So the course commencement date for Term 1 is 1st March 2026, and Term 2 is 12th July 2026. So it will be at Teaching Choling, Singapore, and the cost donation is $200 per student per year. So this includes the Dharma Junior t-shirt and course materials. And there will be a sibling discount for $120 for each additional child registered altogether. So please do register your children for Dharma Junior soon. The closing date will be 1st February 2026. Okay. Next. Okay, League's Youth Sale Program also is open for registration. So come and register your youth for this as they grow in self-awareness and become aspiring and inspiring leaders for themselves and others. So this is for youths 13 to 19 years old. And the commencement date is 28 February to 1st March 2026. For session 1, there will be a 30 hours orientation. And then session 2, there will be 20 subsequent Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and the venue will be at Teaching Trolling, Singapore. The contribution donation is $80 per youth, inclusive of League's youth t-shirt and food fund, and closing date is 1st February 2026. So remember to register the youths around you. Yes. Okay. Next. Our 2026 desk calendar is here, so please grab your 2026 desk calendar. It is free and is complete with Singapore holidays and observances. It's thoughtfully designed with auspicious symbols and having a lot of meanings to it. It's a unique design for this year, so don't miss out. And various annual events and auspicious days are also marked for your easy reference, and you can put it anywhere in your house and it will bring harmony and auspiciousness, and it's up for grab at the front desk and the front in front of the temple. The year of the horse is also coming. Chinese New Year is coming soon. Gallop into the new year with the joyous spirit of Chinese New Year at Teaching Trolling, where vibrant traditions are imbued with Dharma essence. So join us again in this year in lighting fragrant incense, making heartfelt aspirations, and participating in ceremonies to invoke divine blessings and accumulate abundant merits. It is an auspicious way to begin the year of the horse. You can find out more about the Chinese New Year activities by picking up a brochure from the front desk, or you can offer items online. The website is open, e-offerings are open. Yeah, okay. There will also be a New Year Dharma teaching this Friday. Same time, 8 p.m. It is a unique topic called the true intention of action, making every thought a seed for enlightenment. So what is the intention behind our actions? How do we make every action and thought count on our path to enlightenment? So join us for this Dharma teaching for the new year by Singha Rinpoche as he shares wisdom on this topic. Yeah. Okay. Follow our Telegram to keep updated with everything. Thank you.
Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam.
Okay, let's rise and then put your palms together to recite the seven-line prayer to welcome Rinpoche. Yeah. Hong Hogen Hogi no cha cha Pema Kesa Dombola Yachen Chogi Ngodruni Pema Jumne Shesudra Kodo Kandro Mambo Kro Keki Jesu Dabdrogi Chingi La lạp chi she so so Guru pe ma si di hong Hồ yin nơ chan sam pe ma ke sa dom bo la Ya tin chung gi ngô ru ne pe ma jum ne she su dra Ko do kan ro mam bo kro Ke ki Jesu đap tru gi Ching gi lap chi she so so Guru pe ma si di hong Wo gen yogi no chan sam Pe ma ke sa dom bo la Ya tin chogi ngô ru ne
Pe ma
Jun ne she su dra Ko du kan ro mam bo kro Ke ki Jesu đap tru gi Ching gi lap chi she so so Guru pe ma si di hong Wo gen yogi no chan sam Pe ma ke sa dom bo la Ya tin chogi ngô ru ne Pe ma jum ne she su dra Ko du kan ro mam bo kro Ke ki Jesu đap tru gi Ching gi lap chi she su so Guru pe ma si di hong Wo gen yogi no chan sam Pe ma ke sa dom bo la Ya tin chu gi ngô ru ne Pe ma jum ne she su dra Ko du kan ro mam bo kro Ke ki Jesu đap tru gi Ching gi lap chi she so so Guru pe ma si di hong
Please make your 3 prostrations.
I think some of you may like to shift up and then you can sit in the middle actually. Because it's very cramped behind. Yeah. Yeah, that's also not so cold, right? Yeah. Okay, let's offer mandala for the teachings. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Om Raja ground Ahong. Here's the mighty and powerful base of gold. Om Raja Lai Ahong. Outer ring is encircled with this iron fence. In the center, the king of mountains, Mount Meru. In the east, the continent, Bhuva Vidya. In the south, Jambuvipa. In the west, Abaragodaniya. In the north, Uttarakuru. Around the east, the subcontinents, Deha and Vidya. Around the south, Chamara and Abachamara. Around the west, Sata and Uttaramantri. Around the north, the subcontinents, Kurava and Kaurava. In the east is a treasure mountain. In the south is a rich spreading tree. In the west is the wish-granting cow. In the north is the harvest that needs no cultivation. Here's the precious wheel. Here's the precious jewel. Here's the precious queen. Here's the precious minister. Here's the precious elephant. Here's the precious and best of horses. Here's the precious general. Here's the great treasure vast. Here's the goddess of beauty. Here's the goddess of garlands. Here's the goddess of song. Here's the goddess of dance. Here's the goddess of flowers. Here's the goddess of incense. Here's the goddess of light. Here's the goddess of perfume. Here's the sun. Here's the moon. Here's the umbrella of all that is precious. Here's the banner of victory in all directions.
In the center,
All possessions precious to gods and men. This magnificent collection, lacking in nothing, offer to you, my kind holy roots Lama, together with you, venerable lineage Lamas, and to you, Lama, compassionate Lama Lozang Luang Do Chang. Together with the assembly of gods, I offer this pure and beautiful collection to you. In your compassion, accept what I offer for the sake of all beings. Having accepted this to myself and to all beings, please grant your blessings through great compassion. This ground anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned Mount Meru, four continents, sun and moon. I offer visualizations as few Buddhas. May all ascension beings thus enjoy this pure land. The objects of my attachment, anger, ignorance, my body, my wealth and enjoyments, without any sense of loss, I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from three poisons. Venerable Holy Gurus, in the space of your truth body, from the living clouds of your wisdom and love, let forth the rain of profound and extensive Dharma in whatever form is suitable for subduing sentient beings. Hum Ye Idam Guru Ranam Mandala Kam Niyatayami. Precious Guru, please grant me all realizations of the path, from Guru devotion to the completion of the training, the unified Raja state. Please grant me blessings that my mind will become Dharma, that Dharma will become the path, that hindrances to the path may not occur, that we cease all wrong conceptions, and receive immediately the two precious Bodhisattvas. Okay, let's all greet Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
Good evening. So today have an interesting topic. Please show me the topic again. Transforming our past karma into future merit. Yeah. This is something very important, but we all know how to say, but not, very frankly speaking, not many of us know what to do. So what is transferring this or transforming past karma? So there are a few very important aspects to look out for. The first aspect is to look out for self-believed intelligence within ourselves. That means we believe we know, we think we know, and we may actually know. And then what happens? It becomes a downfall when we start to become judgmental and contemptuous of others. For example, I know how to do. I expect you to know how to do. After a few times, because I feel I expect you to know what to do, but you still not up to my standard, so I am contemptuous of you. Okay? 我认为你在我眼中不够好. This is the part where We learn this from our ancestral karma. Okay? And so this is the karma that we are born into. Because this is not learned. This is not learned in school. This is copy from living together from our parents or from our parents or from our relative. Can be parents, can be grandparents, can be whoever. Definitely somebody in the family have this negative karma of judging other people. 你冇教好啊，咁蠢嘅你啊，教極你都唔識，佢隻thư計，抗冚啊 all these kind of things we all hear, right, when we are young, right? And so what happened? We think to have power, to be able to say this is to be able to, that means to show that we have power or we made it already. Okay? 我已经做到了，我已经成就了。So 我现在有资格讲回人家了，以前被讲。When I'm young, people say me. Now I know, I say other people. Okay? Or I comment on other people, or I make remarks at other people. And so what happens, this ancestral karma will repeat to you, through your children, through your descendants, all will never have breakthrough. Okay? Wouldn't have breakthrough. Because everybody think they already knows, therefore they will never improve. 自以为是，所以永远不会突破。So this is something that is this part where we must be very cautious about, and this is the part that is most blind to ourselves. We are blind to ourselves with this. Okay? Next point would be because of contemptuousness, okay? We start to form cliques. Okay? 因为我觉得谁可以进入我的圈子，谁不够好，不可以进入我的圈子。This again break Bodhisattva vow. 这个又破了菩萨戒。Bodhisattva vow, we say, may all beings be free from suffering and its causes, right? Correct? Yeah, we take initiation, we repeat all these things. Right? All beings are my guests, and so on and so forth. But then, in the actual fact, when we are doing something, especially in doing works, okay, doing work, doing activity, this happens at the at a time where we feel I injured my leg, so a little bit pain. So we feel, who is good enough to be my friend? Who is good enough to be in my circle? Who is not good enough, so I stay away from them? Or I am senior, I don't want to mix around with the junior. Okay? This again is breaking Bodhisattva vows. OK， 菩萨戒就是讲说什么叫菩萨？菩萨就是一个会懂得用善巧方式去度化众生。度化众生就是什么？用千变万化的方便法去教化众生。OK，What does Bodhisattva mean? Means most importantly, the being with a heart of enlightenment who will use any amount of skillful means to cultivate and train other sentient beings to at least be like them, if not can become better. At least be like themselves, if not become better. So if we think and we feel very strongly, are these people stupid or cannot make it? Right? I don't want to waste my time and this and that. Again, then this becomes dangerous. What is danger in Mahayana Buddhism? Right? When there was a difficult period for many senior Tibetan Rinpoches, Tibetan Lamas, right? And they asked them, did you suffer a lot in the difficult times, right? They said, many of them, the very well practiced one, they say, oh yeah, I suffer one time because there was danger. So what's the danger? The danger is I felt I was going to lose compassion for those people who cause harm for others and to myself. Okay? So you see, okay, how important is mind training. The mind training is not danger because something going to harm me, but danger is because I am going to lose the heart of enlightenment. I'm going to lose the commitment to my guru. I'm going to lose the compassion, the heart of compassion for others. So what is the main point here? The main point here is, again, compassion, but in a different aspect. The main point here is also skillful means, but in a different dimension. Okay? So third point is, many of us have excellent memory. Okay? Where does excellent memory come from? Who has great memory? Okay, first of all, this question must be answered. Right? As accordingly, within the situation of samsara, most people you see, those people who have a pretty good life and pretty good mind or pretty things, life is okay for them, you realize they also don't have very good memory. You realize? Like those children who, or people who have a good place to stay, good food to eat, good clothes to wear, and they got everything is well taken, everything is well. Okay? They don't have very good memories in that sense. Okay? But those people who have very great memory, for example, what I see is people who are illiterate, because they cannot read, right? They cannot read, they cannot write. They put in the extra effort to have a elephant memory. So everything they can remember. But so what is the real root cause for, in this sense, the great memory is actually emotional pain. Okay? Because they have an emotional pain, they can remember everything. So when we talk about transforming past karma, what is this past karma in this aspect? The past karma is when we always want to demand one thing. What did other people learn from their past? Do you hear this kind of thing before? What did they learn from their past? What did they learn from the mistake? What did they learn? Okay? But we look at it the other side. What Avalokiteshvara asked us this kind of question. 观音菩萨会问我们这种问题吗？你学到了什么？你从以前 遇见过的事情，你从中学到了什么 ？Okay, Avalokiteshvara wouldn't ask this kind of question because it's not about what you learn, but rather is most important thing is remember is about what you emerge from, what you break out from. If you learn, you are basically only carrying on even more things. Put more things on your own plate. For example, maybe imagine today what now is iPhone 17 or your Samsung or Android, what's the latest thing? Will it work well in a model that's from 10 years ago? Cannot. Why? Because it was not meant, and the capability of that time is not meant for now. Okay? But maybe now those people who have iPhone 16 is demanding those with iPhone 10. What do you learn? You have to throw more things at them, the thing will just die. Okay? So, like right now, 2025 in 3.5 hours will come to pass, right? So now we can say 2025. And later, 2026 arrive, and at that moment becomes 2026. Now 2026 is future, right? Now still 2025, right? The 2025, what is real about 2025? What is real about 2025? Anybody try to explain? Don't take this as a judgment. Take this, we come here to learn. 2025年什么是真的? Yeah? Everything? Oh, okay. What else? Huh? It's going to be over soon, okay? What else? Yeah, Kaiman? Oh. Okay, what else? Anything else? Anybody else? Huh? Yes! Best answer. Now is real. Only the now is real. Because now you can make your choice in terms of your mind, in terms of your decision, in terms of your everything. Only now is real. Everything past is already gone. If we go and put the effort together, what did I learn from it? What happened in 2025? What did this, that, and everything? Gone. Only now is real. So that's why the best clock that we can make now is now. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it should be now. What time is now? For the purpose of Dharma practice, because you already know the time, right? Correct? We should make, Teaching Choling should make this clock face now. The now clock. Because it's now is what matters. Not the past, not the future. It is now. Okay? Because if we look at 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, we cannot change a single thing. But now we can change our mind, our mindset, our decision, our whatever you want to put your mind to it. You can change for the better. But first is your decision to change. what is the main thing, right? Your 施工, Lama Ludrup will say, compassion for other beings. Because we didn't receive enough compassion, we feel to be strict, to be stern, to be everything is the way to go. Okay? And then we feel like we have to keep on telling people off, keep on judging people, keep on judging people, keep on telling people off, and to be very stern, to be very strict, and to have your own clique and everything. Then, actually, if we say all out, you yourself also find that it's a little bit unacceptable, isn't it? 你自己听了，你自己就觉得说有点不可以接受了。Right? How we used to think is correct, and it was not acceptable. Right? So it is good to want to. It is good to practice, cultivate the Dharma. It is good to want to do things together, but it's also good to do things in the now, even if you are alone. You don't need to wait for other people to do, then you do. You also don't need to wait for other people to see, then you do. Even nobody seeing, it is what I say in America, right? To sum up, even if nobody see, you have responsibility, right? And your own responsibility and your own integrity. Okay? Because nobody will force you, nobody can force you. Your guru also cannot force you to do your sadhana practice, your meditation, and keep your commitments and so on and so forth, isn't it? Nobody can force you, nobody can arrest you. Actually, only you know yourself. Whether you keep your commitment and your commitment and your vows pure or not. Only you know yourself, right? And so when we say just now we say that about the danger, okay? The danger is also when our mind loses compassion for others, and also the danger also comes when our mind gets swayed by the pollution of others. This is also another danger. Actually nothing, but you know what, right? Everywhere in samsara, in any religion, in any practice, in anything, right, there's going to be human problem. Human problem is what pollutes the Buddha Dharma. It's not Buddha Dharma pollute the human being. Human problem pollute the Buddha Dharma. Right? For example, actually just do your practice, but because some people don't like you, or some people jealous, or some people this and that, they will say that, oh, you do this, you do that, and everything, or they say, oh, you change car, drive big car, practitioner, why like that, don't know where the money come from, and this and that, and so on and so forth. Or change car lah, change you wear what kind of branded clothes lah, you do this lah, you do that, and so on. People will do this kind of thing, and people will say this kind of thing. Accepting it is one thing. Guarding ourselves from doing it is the most important thing. Right? What is samaya? What is samaya? Samaya really means gratitude to those who have passed life to us. This life may not just be your human life. So samaya to your parents, samaya to your guru. Your guru passed the life of what? of refuge, of teaching, maybe even save you when you are sick and when you are down. Isn't it? But our body, speech and mind is open to everyone and everything. And so therefore, when we hear something, when we think something, we believe is real. So the most important thing right now is this. Should we believe ourselves? Should we believe ourselves? So accordingly, we should not believe ourselves. Why? Because we cannot take refuge to ourselves. True? That is the logical reasoning that we cannot believe ourselves because we cannot take refuge to ourselves. Right? Our words, thought and mind is also not stable. Our emotion not stable. So that means we cannot take refuge to our speech, our mind. Namo Buddhaya. I cannot say Namo myself, Namo my speech, Namo my mind, Namo my body. Cannot, isn't it? Right? Namo Gurubhya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. We use this by logical reasoning. Our mind, our speech, our bodily actions. Is it on par or within the like the flow like that of Guru, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha? Okay, because many people like to say, believe in yourself. The modern way. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do it. Believe this and that. Believe. The truth is that such belief are only temporary and totally unfounded, because you know you cannot, but you tell yourself to believe you can. You know you cannot, but you tell yourself to believe you can. So then what is the way to cultivate then? The way to cultivate is not about believing. The way to cultivate is about responsibility and integrity, which will lead to one result to ourselves, is confidence. What is confidence? When you can do it, when you can show up and you can deliver the result, means you have confidence, isn't it? When you can show up and you can deliver the results. But when you cannot show up and you cannot deliver the results, you need to believe. So in Vajrayana Buddhism, in guru-disciple relationship, what is the guru teaching the disciple about? It's about confidence. It's about self-confidence and not about self-belief. It's about you don't need to know everything right now, but you should know what you can know well and perform well. Not just do well, but perform well and show up without failing the trust and the hope that other sentient beings have on you. Right? So it's really not about going everywhere to pray or going to touch God or touch divinity or going everywhere to know all the Long Po, all the Fa Si, all the Rinpoche. It's not about that. If you like to do that, you can do it because you like to do it. And admit it, there's nothing wrong with it, fundamentally. There's nothing wrong because you can have many, many friends, right? But if you think or you have the hope that going everywhere to go and pray, to go and this and go and that means you get more power, get more blessing and this and that, you're doing business, There's a student, husband and wife, right? husband has been only recently, after 10 over 20 years, then tell me, say, I realize I've been doing business with Buddha. I recite this mantra, make this offering, that I'm waiting for this thing to happen. Okay? The wife has on the other side, is very, very disturbed by the husband, saying, the wife also doing business with the Buddhas. You know, the wife say, well, my husband recites so many mantras, do so many things, do so many puja, then he is still not an outstanding person in his business, in his line of work, and this and that. Right? And say that, oh, the colleagues and this and that, and maybe go to church and go to this and that, and then everything, you know, they can get all the kind of worldly support and good business and so on and so forth. This is mismatched expectation. Like I said, I never expected Buddhism to be compatible for everybody. It's not. Especially Vajrayana Buddhism. It's not. Right? But what is important is this. Is slowly having. And to me, somebody asked me, so is that a good thing? I would say it's a good thing because finally after 20 years they start to have awareness. They start to have awareness, oh, they are like that. Okay, and then, so what to do next? What can I do next for myself and maybe for their children or so on and so forth. And also maybe, and definitely also for their ancestors. Because if they themselves have the awareness and start to be the change, then then you don't need to make the change. You just be the change. Somebody was asking me, how does changing change everything else? How does changing myself change everything else? Because I don't believe in changing myself will change everything else. I believe other people also have to change. I say, okay, you have your right to believe in that. Okay? But I said one thing is, you believe is your right. But the most important thing is this. If you have always been wearing black shirt and black pants all your life for the past 20 years, suddenly you are willing to try to put a flower on your black shirt. What happens? What happens? The first thing is that many people will start to notice he's willing to put on maybe a rose on his shirt. Maybe he's willing to put some, or maybe he's starting to change into something, maybe a white shirt or a yellow t-shirt or something like that. He's willing to change. What is the thing that people will see about him is that something is happening to this person. People will start to take notice and people will also start to pay more attention to him. Okay? So, the main thing is within ourselves, if we say we want to change, we want to do something better for community, better for ourselves, our life, our family, for the temple and so on and so forth, we don't need to change other people or expect other people to change. Okay? We just need to remember one thing, especially if you are senior, especially if you are more learned, especially if you are more skilled. Remember one thing, sentient beings will have respect and hope towards you. And if you judge them or say nasty things to them, or if you are not kind to them, right? Like Lama Lundrup will say. All those who know Lama Lundrup love Lama Lundrup, right? Why? So first thing is, many people ask Lama Lundrup, oh, how can I be like this? How can I be like that? You know, last time when Lama Lundrup was alive. You know what Lama Lundrup say? You want to know? Do you know what Lama Lundrup say to them? I remember many Taiwanese people, many quite many Germans, Europeans, not Americans, Europeans ask Lama Lundrup, how to practice and how to this and everything, you know. Or they say they really like Lama Lundrup and everything. I was really inspired and amazed by my guru's answer. He just looked at them and smiled and say, be like me. That's his answer. Be like me. Always smile. And of course, Lama Lundrup have wrathful moments, right? But most of the time he is smiling, very compassionate, and always he's listening, he's giving good advice. So always Lama Lundrup's collecting collecting these activities, you know. Yeah, he practiced what he preached, okay, and then he's giving good advice, and then he is giving present, right? Those of you who knew Lama Lundrup, even if he can give you a sweet, he'll give you a sweet, right? And the fourth one is he have a gentle, skillful conversation, skillful speech. Right? So this is very important. Right? So that's why we look at it. Now 2025, Lama Lundrup already passed away quite many years. Right? Lama Kunjo also passed away quite many years, right? So they already have a reincarnation. For last time Abbot and Vice Abbot, this life become elder brother, younger brother. It's by choice because they can choose. They choose who they want to be reborn into the same family or what, so on and so forth. So it's by choice. It's not that you cannot make the choice. You first have to develop the capability to be able to make the choice. So what is that capability again? Is to allow other people to have hope in you. Right? 你要让其他众生对你有希望，从你身上得到希望。This is important. From you, they get hope. From you, they get they get inspired. From you, they get blessing. Okay? Granted, nobody is perfect. Granted, okay? Nobody is perfect. But the main thing is, first thing remember, do you trust yourself? Okay? If you cannot say, I trust myself like I trust my Guru, Namo Gurubhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, right? Most of your thoughts, your feelings and everything are fleeting. They are fleeting. Okay? Until we make the decision, my body, my speech, my mind, right, flows from my Guru into me. Okay, from Shakyamuni Buddha, the lineage flows from Guru into me. So far you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Next thing is, many people saying about purification practice. There is two types of practitioner. One is the practitioner who is very intelligent and can understand many things and thinks about many things. Seems like all of you are. There's another kind of practitioner maybe a little bit not so intelligent, or some people will even say a little bit dull or stupid. But when it comes to doing the practice and gaining the result, usually the stupid one will get it first. You know why? Anybody try to answer? We share, discussion. Why usually the more dull or the supposedly stupid one will get it first? Well, what? Yeah, the stupid one will do it diligently. Okay? And the intelligent one will what? Huh? Kế强的货卖强的货卖kế强, right? Yeah. The intelligent one will what? Rationalize. Or rationalize. Okay? The intelligent one will think about it, will rationalize, will come up with all kinds of logic and reasoning and so on and so forth. But you know, even in the Lamrim it says, when the Guru asks you to eat something, you eat it while it's hot. Some it is at that moment, it's just at that time, just do it. Don't think and rationalize and ask why and this and that and because this is exactly the reason why we don't say Buddhism, even if it's a Taoist practice, 你修得到成不了仙，你修得了道却成不了仙，为什么？啊，想太多了，太过聪明了。Okay? So, why am I talking about this is because many people have doubt about purification practice or Bodhisattva practice, have doubt. And somebody was quite irritated at me because they said that you asked me to recite this amount and do this amount of thing, but how come I still don't have this? I still don't get the result I want, and so on and so forth. The exact word is, I still don't get the result I want, and and like that. There was a lady, who said that, oh, I do everything that Guru, I ask of you and this and that, everything that you tell me I do. How come my husband still have such strong desire for me? And this kind of thing. No, I just said, I just kept quiet and I didn't want to say anything. There's no need to say anything. Purification practice has something to do with identity. So I give you a good example about what purification really means. Today, we all are somebody whom we all prepare ourselves to be. For example, you have become a clay. From clay, now you have become you have been refined, you have been dried, and then you have been molded, okay, molded and shaped into maybe a cup, okay, a cup or a bowl, and then after that you've been dried, and then color has been added, and then you go for preliminary firing, and then after that come out, they add more colors, then go and fire some more. All of us go through the same thing. 我们每个人都是一样的，从烂泥变成细泥，细泥就变成拿去变干之后，成型之后，到窑去烧，然后上色，又再烧，又再上色，又再烧。所以我们已经太过相信我们是谁了。We already believe who we are. What is purification? Purification basically means returning everything where they come from. That means returning you to become clay again. Returning you to become clay again. But it is our resistance, our intellectualization, our thoughts, our mind, our correctiveness, our all kinds of belief make us believe, make us not want to become purified. 我们不要回归自然，也不肯回归自然。什么叫做受到这个清净？这个我们现在讲的这个自然，就是我们自然每个人都有的佛性。We don't want to become Buddha nature again, because we fight so hard since whatever we recognize of this life to become whatever we are. You already believe you are man, you already believe you are woman, you believe your surname, you believe your job, your house, your car, everything that the numbers in your bank book, the amount of money you have, your capability, your knowledge, your everything, you already fully believe in that story. So when we do purification practice, we only want to get rid of our troubles and not get rid of the holder of troubles. 我们只要去除我们的问题，而不是去除成问题的这个气体。我们其实就是成问题的这个气体，承受这种所有的问题的气体。We have become the very holder, that we are the lineage holder of problems and suffering from our ancestors, from our upbringing, from our family, from our school friends, from our so on and so forth. We have become the lineage holder of all this. And we are not willing to let go. That's why we will definitely suffer when we die. When this body die. We will not die, Our consciousness don't die. But before this body die, we have great suffering. Suffering of what is right, suffering of what is wrong, suffering of what we have collected. Your name, fame, honor is one thing. Your money in the bank, your house, your car, your pets, your animals, your children, your wealth, and this and that. I don't know what you're going to do to it, no. Right? It's like when you are young, everybody got toys, right? Other people have toys, you also want to have toys. But slowly, when you grow older, all those toys that were so precious to you, like maybe your mobile phone 5 years ago, it should still be very precious to you. But it's no longer precious to you. So the things that were very precious to you, you still keep, but you do not know what to do with them. That's why you and I and all beings all suffer from the same suffering. And this is the part that we all need to face because we are going to face it. That's why I'm going to tell you, say, you worried you are going to die, don't worry, sure die one. 那包死诶，有时物件是包诶，是包死。Okay, see, if I go and sell 包，my 包 is called 包死。not 叉燒包啊，是包死。包死一碗，一半。Okay, yeah. Sure to die. Okay, but this is something if you realize nobody wants to face. Look around us. You can generally see those people who will die before us, you know. That is if nothing happens to you. You don't die, you know. Like for me, is yesterday my feet got crushed by the lift. And so the sole of my feet was bleeding. Right? And so the 血光灾 of 2025. Right? Look at it and laugh. Oh yeah. Okay? So maybe I should ask Master Lee to count my astrology. What yesterday's date at that time where it happened, Master Lee, and ask Master Ang to calculate what clash and this and that. Many people like to calculate things, you know. After the thing happened, then they go and calculate. Because of this, then this, then this thing happened. Right? So what is important is really this thing we have to face up to it because we are all not going to recognize each other next life. Most probably not. Maybe some of you may, if you have really deep connection and this and that, oh then, hey, 这个笑诶 very next life now. Wow, this 笑诶 very familiar, but like deja vu, no? I know you, but I don't know you, right? Correct? Got some people like that, right? Yeah. There's some connection from previous life, but what connection? You also don't know. Okay? So what is important is, do you just ask yourself one question? Do you want to start all over again? Huh? You want to start all over again? At the rate you are going, your pao start all over again. Pao. Okay? You got Japanese name 叫做从头再来. Okay? Yeah, really. You have a Japanese name, no? 从头再来. Okay? Start all over again. Because there is no... What is awakening? Moments of awakening is equivalent to you holding a lamp or holding a torch. When you have it, means you have it, no? If you don't have it, it means you're holding on skills that are useful for this life. Next life, this skill no use already, you know. Right? Like one time, I just tell one thing very funny. One time, Joanne, right? Yeah, went to see her past life. Was very, and then in that past life, she was telling me this, that. Her lover left her. Okay? But in the past life, she was a man. Her lover left her for somebody else. Right? And then it was very funny because I said, then how was it? And I was laughing. And then she said, you know, if I was my lover, I also leave. I'm poor, fat. I was poor, fat, and ugly. Right? And poor, fat, ugly, and think that he himself was like knows everything and very good. You see? So you see, if you have a capability to check your past life, then you look at all your past life, all your skills, all your knowledge, everything in this life, all no use already. No use. Only one thing good use. That is your merit and your wisdom. Okay? 你的福报福田跟你的智慧，你的觉醒，才带生生世世带过去，带过去，带过去。Okay? So somebody asked me, you say cannot bring anything, then now say can bring everything, can bring you roti prata char kway teow. So people talk to me like that. Okay, so I say, okay, I explain to you. You don't understand, I let you understand. Understand? So, the moral of the story is this. I say, you don't think so much. First time you never been to that place, you bring a lot of clothes, bring a lot of things, correct or not? Right? Like, there's one very funny story. At that time, in the beginning, there was when the American student first came here, they didn't know that the electricity was different, so they brought their own hair dryer to Singapore. First thing, plug in, boom, right? And so, for the same reason, when you go to the States, don't buy any electrical thing back, because when you plug in, you boom, and when you go there, you bring the things from here, there, don't work. Okay, it won't work. Right? And so, so I said, like, if you've never been to one place, and so then you will bring a lot of things. But after you've been there, once, twice, 3 times, go there regularly, becomes you already know, you got the experience, you got the understanding, you got experience. You don't need to bring anything. You just go down there, you know where to get what. You don't need to carry, you don't need to worry, you don't need to carry. When you go there, before you go there, you understand time and place and weather. You are prepared towards that time, place and weather. When you go down there, no problem. Similarly, life after life, before this life die, you prepare to drop name, wealth, your things, your toys. Okay? Your toys, very difficult to drop. Okay? The toy that we are all attached to are the money and the jewelry and the gold. Everybody tell you, say, your diamonds are forever. Okay? Man-made diamond better, cheaper and better, more shining also. Okay? Right? So diamonds are forever, but you are not forever. After you put where also you cannot remember. Okay? Yeah. So understanding on that point, right? So the toys you cannot bring. Your body cannot bring. Your memory, this life, what you did, also you cannot remember. Don't say next life you can remember. Okay? What you ate yesterday, also you forgot. Right? What you ate yesterday, also you forgot. What did I eat yesterday? Where did I go? Most people don't even bother to remember. Okay? So don't say, oh, my next life, oh, I can this and that. No, overconfidence. Okay? They think they can do it, but cannot. Right? So a lot of things. This kind of thing is, what is your merit? What is your wisdom? Your merit is your experience. Your wisdom is your understanding. Only your merit and wisdom can bring you anywhere you go and any lifetime towards the future. If your merit and wisdom do not become polluted. Your merit and wisdom can become polluted. And your merit can be destroyed only by yourself. You got a lot of merits, but then you don't dedicate your merits, and you get angry, you curse, and you curse and you swear, and therefore you burn everything that you have. You have wrong view, you have doubts, you have this and that. All the good things that you have, if you didn't dedicate the merits when you have, okay, like when you got lost, you got a good harvest, you don't go and keep one side first, and then something happens. Either you finish eating all of them, or or something happen, they all burn up, or insects eat everything, then don't have. Gone means gone. Gone means gone. Somebody say, oh, but I did so much, or good karma and this and that, definitely can save me, right? That's doing business, no? Because everything is about now. At this moment now, did the chicken rice you ate like maybe 10 years ago still have any benefit for you? You understand what I'm saying? Right? If we keep on thinking about, oh, but I did this last time, I did that last time, I helped this, I helped that. Okay? So I want to let you understand is, yes, last time is last time. It's like the chicken rice or the bak kut teh you ate 10 years ago. Any use? Do you even remember where you ate? Do you remember if it's medicinal or anything? Right? Most probably we ate it because brings pleasure to the five senses. Alright? So, is there anything wrong with having pleasure of the five senses? Okay? Anything wrong with having pleasure of the five senses? Five senses itself is no right or wrong. Okay? But attachment and craving and the pollution of the five senses, as long as it distract and pollute us towards our promise to ourselves to become the hope and to become the hope and the faith of all sentient beings. You understand what I'm saying? You're right. If it pollute, then gone, then becomes bad. But if you can enjoy anything, the pleasures of the five senses, and enhance your own practice to get together and still be of benefit for all, to become truth and hope for all beings, as you have promised, then itself is okay. So it does not mean that if I'm Buddhist and I'm Buddhist and so on and so forth, then I have to live a life of suffering, or a life of difficulty, or a life of being a victim. 因为我要做好人，哎呀，很委屈啊，很不爽、不甘愿、不高兴。In the end, a lot of so-called people who believe they are good Buddhists live such lives. I'm very honest with you, and that is no necessity to do so. Okay, everybody say, 哦，你要做一个好人，哦，我要做好人，你不是好人吗？你不是要做好人吗？你不是要修好人吗？哦，为了一个好人，你变成坏人。为了要做好人，你变坏人。Okay? What does it mean? To become a good person, you become an evil person. To become a good person, you become a bad person. Why? Because to be a good person, you have to uphold morals, uphold standard, uphold belief, uphold culture, uphold this and that. And then all the things that you uphold, you scold people, you curse people, you look down on people, you lost bodhicitta, you straighten people up, you everything, correct or not? 是为了做好人，你变成坏人。To become a good person, you ended up being a bad person. You ended up to be a good person, you ended up, making other people feel sad and suffering and hurt. So the Bodhisattva path is really about understanding yourself, understanding others, understanding phenomena, okay, and understanding object and subject. The four understanding. Understand yourself is not truly existent. Everything that you have is 100% given to you, not by your own creation. Your wealth also given to you. Your name is other people gave you. Even your original birth name also people gave you. Your fame also other people gave you. Your clothes you don't even know how to make. Even if you know how to sew your own clothes, you don't know how to make cloth. Right? I can't say about the clothes because there's a tailor here, master tailor here. Right? Yeah. And then how about being an accountant or being a doctor or being a professional or being a this and that? It's all because you are playing the role of what other people need. What other people cannot do, you can do, you play that role, you are special or needed. But remember one thing, all these things are temporary. You are the object, your skill is the subject. These two also dependent on each other and therefore also not real. Okay? Important this thing, object, subject. They are not separately, permanently real, and yet it's not that they exist in a way that, they truly exist as an object, like you are an object, a stone as an object, they truly exist, or a brick is an object. Right? A brick is an object called a brick because subjectively is created to be a subject called a brick to build house or a building. Okay? Phenomena, external thing, a volcano is called a volcano because we were taught it is called a volcano. Right? A volcano can also be called 火山, right? 火山, right? So the name is not permanent. The form is also not permanent. The activity is as such. Everything is dependent. Self not permanent, please. Self is not permanent or self is not real. Please remember. Other people also not real. Please remember. Phenomena is also not truly existent or not truly existing the way that we believe it to be. For example, you believe the volcano become dormant, didn't erupt for the last 15,000 years. Suddenly, it erupted this year. Right? There's one volcano erupted this year. After 15,000 years, not erupting. I also do not know how they know it's 15,000 years. Not 13,546 years and 7 months and 10 minutes. I'm just being irritating, but I always just, every time I look at scientists say that 15,000 years, 你問你係你點知啊？你講你又信啊？嚇！我講我10日未屙屎啊，就你屙金啊，你信唔信啊？嚇！10日我幫晒，接着愛幫金了，修煉成丹在我的法身裡面，你相信嗎 ？Okay. So all this, a lot of bullshit in phenomenal world. This is called the bullshit of the phenomenal world. Okay? So learn to laugh at the bullshit. And the most important bullshit, as according to my guru, is laugh at yourself. Because you collected all the bullshit. And that's why you can remember your bullshit, right? You can remember your bullshit and remember the bullshit of others. So therefore, you are the holder of the shit. 你师公讲的，你可以记得这样多，是因为你有那个福田去记得大便。 又不去记得那些经文，又不去记得那些可以觉醒的东西，那个不记，你记全部的大便废物啊！你的师公就这样讲了，因为我以前有很多故事讲给我的师父听，尤其是Lama Sobaramacai。哦呀，and then，我上当了。因为我以为我上师要听很多东西，我故意去听很多东西，就告诉我上师，最后我上当了，上了很多年的当，最后我突然间觉醒了，我告诉我师父，师父你作弄我很多年了，他就笑，哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈，笑了，他才把我认证生哈独孤。So you know, there's my Tugu recognition letter from Lama Sobaramacai, right? Only after that, after I told him, Ramacai, you bluff me, you play me for many years. Yeah, then Ramacai laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh until he cried. Then, yeah, yeah. So. That's Guru. Guru have many manifestation, many things. Even Guru will do the thing that will make you think that it is, can be whatever. But if you don't reflect upon yourself, or why my Guru is doing this thing to me and this and that, you never emerge from your old self and old pattern. Okay? So this is very important. Why I ask tonight we talk about this topic, transforming past karma into future merit. Now you understand? Your future merit is the now. Your decision, your future is going to be meritorious or not, or your future is to be the same as your past. You know, what is the point that we use to measure ourselves? Are we still believing in this thing? Last time like that, now like that, next time also like that. 以前这样，过去这样，现在这样，将来也会这样。That means you didn't transform the past karma into future merit. You are continuing the lineage of pain and suffering. Right? It's continuing. I remember the first time I went to Jiuhuashan, right? Actually, I was shocked because in the old temple and everything, where the monks were chanting, they still using the chicken thigh candle. You know chicken thigh candle. You watch the Jiangshi Daozhang, right? Those Chinese candle with the bamboo stick and then the red color, and the ghost go eat the candle. Yeah, that's that. 係咪啊？係講嗰啲鬼當嗰個係雞髀咁嚟食，傻㗎。So from that time onwards, every time I look at those candles, I call them chicken thigh candles in my mind lah. Okay, so the monks were chanting with under candle flame, not the small candle, but really big candle. The fire is quite big and chanting under candle light. And everybody there was chanting under candlelight in the building. It was cold and dark. Now I'm wondering, now already have electricity, why still like that? It's like somebody asked me about do I need to make 1,000 candle offering as a 1,000 light offering? I laugh. I said, you can also offer 1,000 light bulb with monthly electricity offering. It's the same merit, or if not even greater merit. They say, why? Why? I said, look, The candle create one thing that the electric light bulb doesn't. Candle create soot. Candle and butter lamp create black smoke. Right? Momentarily you have wisdom, but it's also creating darkness and pollution. Okay? Means it's like worldly benefit. Now, good, but in the long term, bad. In Vajrayana, we need wisdom. And this wisdom and also with the confidence needs to have come to one thing. That is, if you do something, if in the long run it brings benefit and is good, that you must do, even if it's a bad action, you must do. But in the long run, okay, it is a bad action, a bad result. Now it seems like you do all the good action, you must not do. This is something that you really need, not just merit, not just wisdom, but also confidence and experience. So people will definitely, on the path of Dharma, we will make mistakes. We will make mistakes. We will blunder. We will have this and that. So don't judge others. 不要批判，也不要责怪其他众生。Okay? Tonglen practice. How to say Tonglen in Chinese? Is it? Really? 自他相换，真的吗？ Huh? I can't remember. I thought it was some other name. But anyway, Tonglen means all sentient beings' problems you willingly ripen on myself, and all my good deeds and merit I give all beings. For a person who don't understand, it means gia sai ko piak, gia sai ko kaki piak, gia sai ko bin. Right? Take the shit and wipe on your, take the shit, dog shit on the ground and wipe on your own face, and so on and so forth. But the truth is this. The truth is, when you are more learned and more experienced, the problems that other people experience wouldn't bother you, no? Correct, no? Like somebody who is don't know how to cross the bridge, or do not know how to see that this is a carpet or this is a sticker that stick on the ground that goes like is going down, drop into the hole. You know, these days they got those 3D stickers that you can stick on the floor, and you look at it, you really think it's a hole. Right? So when you take on the suffering of all sentient beings, you know sentient beings are suffering of all these different kind of things. You take on, it won't be harmed by it. And then you give them your merit and your happiness, means you teach them how to be happy, and you teach them how to recognize this is actually a sticker. This is actually a sticker, and then you laugh at it, and you laugh together with that person who didn't know. You laugh together, 跟他一起笑傲江湖，不是笑他蠢。明白吗？跟他一起笑傲江湖。Laugh at the world and the situations that they were in together with them. And then you hold their hand and walk out of their problem. 这个就是菩萨行。明白吗？ Okay? You are able to teach them to recognize this is a sticker, this is not real, laugh at your own past fear due to ignorance and inexperience, and give them hope that you didn't dump them, they don't have to feel despair, and then you teach them, and then you laugh together with them, and then you bring them out, walk over the sticker. Sounds very easy and sounds like very funny, but in reality, 就是这样子. This is called how you exchange self and others. And not laugh at other people when other people are so frightened. Like for example, maybe Annie Dechen, you know, her best friend is lizard. Right? Yeah, but for me is I can keep a lizard in my hand as my pet, you know, and then go and stroke the lizard. Yeah. Joshua like lizard? Don't like. Joshua like cockroach? Yeah. Who likes cockroach? Lavinia like cockroach. She like that. Oh yeah. Who scared lizard? Oh, okay. One time I tell you something very funny. I make offering of Tang Yuan, you know. Tang Yuan on the altar table, make offering to Buddha. When I went out, come back, you know, there was a big fat lizard on the Tang Yuan. The Tang Yuan became very sticky, then stuck there. You know. And it's alive. And then my son and me, oh, so cute! Poor thing! So then we slowly put water, go and wash off the lizard out the tongue, and then pat, then and this is real. The lizard is quite fun. Yeah. Because the surname Lee. Lizard. Quite a bad joke, but right. I can say that because my surname Lee ma. Right. So so that's the thing I want to say about the future. Use your how you transform your past karma to future merit. Use these things that I've said to your understanding to have compassion. Remember, be like Lama Lundrup. Okay? 变成你的师公一样. This is very important. Those of you who knew Lama Lundrup, then be like Lama Lundrup. Be like the old Kenshu Rinpoche. Yeah? This is very important. Okay? Yeah. And then you'll be happy yourself. 修行不是永远站在负面那一边，或者永远站在受害那一边，不是。修行是解脱，解脱自己受害，解脱自己站在受害那一边，解脱无助，解脱无明。OK， 做众生的依靠。Become the hope and the dream for all sentient beings through you, in your current form, in your current life, in this current day, in these current times. It won't last, because the moment this body die, up to you where you want to go next life. Up to you where you want to go next life. Did you think about it? Next life, where you want to go? Next life, you want to be man or woman? Reborn where? Oh, headache, right? You see, give you choice, you know. I give you a choice lah. Where you want to be born? You want to be male or female? Yeah. how intelligent you want to be. More intelligent can be more suffering. More gundu can be more happy life. More happy life also means use up good merit and and no result. More intelligent, more suffering. Maybe if your merit is enough, you can reflect on your life. So this life you have to start to think, you have to project your karma to your next life. 来世我要做，我要变成什么？变成嘎抓吗？变成鸟吗？变成帝都吗？Become spider, become rat, become human, become angel, become God, become devil. By the rate we are going, most of us are living a more devil in disguise, We are like wolf in sheep skin, 我们是坏人啊，假扮做好人呢，对不对？你自己知道了，我不用讲太多了。OK， 所以 nothing wrong being that you know that you are 坏人。Just you have to make a decision. 我以前是坏人，可是我今天开始，我每一天做好每一天。过去我改不了，可是我每一天做好每一天，可以吗 ？OK， Then 2025也就这样过了，2026每一天过好每一天，好吗？2026 every day make it a choice that you try to transform it into a beneficial day for yourself and for others. Your life is not just yourself only. Remember that. Why? Because even your shirt was made by others. If a person who may be working, making the cloth or making the this and that, they think that my life I'm just doing this. But you receive their kindness because they make cloth, because they sew the t-shirt in Bangladesh, in China, in Vietnam, in everywhere. You are now wearing it. And if you wear and you recite mantra and dedicate merit, the beings who made my shampoo, made my conditioner, made the scissors that cut my hair, made my spectacle frame, make the spectacle lens, make my clothes, make my every single thing, make my transport my food, cook my food, sell my food, everything. Then you are really, it's all interconnected. Okay? In a sea of darkness, some sparkle. Then those sparkle become red. Those sparks become very bright, like diamond. Okay? So, thank you all for coming. Okay? Thank you. And thank you for listening to Dharma. Yeah, I pray and dedicate that you will have a meaningful and enlightening life. Okay? Thank you.
Any questions?
Oh yeah, no question.
Joshua Tan?
Thank you, Regis. So 2025 is going over. So 2026 is going to be a beneficial year. So we're going to ask, so what is it that when we do or we think will be the most beneficial? What are the things that when we do or think will be most beneficial? Especially when we have a guru. And a guru like you.
Especially when what?
We have a guru and a guru like you.
You have a guru and your guru like me.
Yes.
I don't exist.
You exist now. Huh?
How would you answer your own question?
You recommend us to read the foundation of all good qualities. So before that, in my mind I was thinking, this life is only meaningful if we do what you tell us to do, because there's a lot of things that we cannot do. But by serving you, it's actually serving everyone. Yeah. But then it went deeper when you asked us to read the foundation of all the good qualities. Yeah. But still, I will hope that seek your advice for enlightenment from you. For everyone on context, what I went through, I really believe this life is so precious, you know. We can meet with Dharma, and this life is so precious. We can meet with a Rinpoche, and we can meet with a Rinpoche that can speak Chinese, English, and he's a lay practitioner also. So my life changed. My life changed. If I didn't meet him, I think I'll be the. They say I call 大祸大派 I can be 最好的也可以最坏的，因为是事实。因为如果是没有 afterlife 的话，我觉得我会做最坏的坏事，反正没有报应嘛。嘛是很幸福，这一世有遇到师父。Yeah, so 师父刚才讲，May 2026 be enlightening and beneficial. So 最重要是问师父 what is most beneficial.
Wow. Throw the bomb at me. What's most beneficial? Do the activity that you also wish to receive as most beneficial for yourself and for others. Do the activity that is most beneficial the way you like to receive it as beneficial. Then that will be the most beneficial. Because you are the result of your own past, your own belief, your own thoughts, and your own karma. And so the people that you meet, the people that you live with, the people that is surrounding you also will have a similar interconnected karma with you. So when you in a modern English way they say do unto others what you wish others to do unto you. In that way, you will become sensitive to others and also mindful of others and mindful of yourself. That's it. That is the most beneficial way. Start with yourself, nobody else. Okay? Start with ourselves, nobody else.
Or any other question? Rinpoche, just now Vivian has shared the Chinese translation for the Donglan is actually 施受法. So she's asking, is it correct?
Huh? All this Donglen in Mandarin, many ways to taking and giving. Also, some translation is taking and giving, right? But taking and giving, when we hear take, means we are so frightened of taking, right? Because who wants suffering, right? Yeah. So that's the thing. When you elevate and grow, then those things become no more suffering. But to other people, it is suffering. Okay? Like for example, small child will cry if they do not know how to solve their school work problem. Right? You understand and you know and you have experienced. This is no problem. Then you teach the child how to see, how to do, how they can learn, and how they can understand it. Then there's no problem for the child already. Okay? So like that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Richie. Please.
Okay, let's offer mandala. Huma hunguma hunguma. This ground anointed with perfume, stray flowers, adorned Mount Meru, four continents, sun and moon, are offered in visualizations as field Buddhas. May all ascension beings thus enjoy this pure land. May my venerable Guru's life be firm, his white divine actions spread in the 10 directions, and the torch of Losang's teaching, dispelling the three worlds being darkness, always remain. Hum Yidam Guru Rana Mandala Kapniya Tayami. Okay, let's do long life prayers for His Holiness and all the lineage gurus. In the land encircled by snowy mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Cherizin, please remain until samsara ends. May the teachings of Buddha flourish, and may those upholding the teachings have long lives. May all transmigrators be well and happy, and may their temporary and ultimate aims be accomplished. Om Savasti, like the countless light rays that radiate from Ruby Mountain, exquisite Amitabha, Lord of everlasting life, who captivates and one does not tire of seeing, whose essence is of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the CD of stable and everlasting life. You're intelligent and skillful in upholding traditions of Buddha, spreading holy Dharma through inspirations of practices. In order to lead disciples on the path to liberation, you're the one whose ongoing guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to enjoy estate health. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to bless me to be never separate from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separate from my perfect Guru. May I enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of stages and path, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Due to the blessing of the Guru, the three jewels, and especially due to the enlightened activities of Mazu Gyalmo, may Singhatuna Nandru Rinpoche's life be stable and his activities increase. Homage to the assembly of deities who are the source of 100 varieties of preciousness, by knowledge, compassion, and power that liberates from mere seeing and hearing, from the blessing and power of truth of the assembly of deities, may the lotus of long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity blossom. Dedication. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from suffering. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born rise and grow. May the born have no decline, but increase forevermore. Me to we the chin chin raise. Tree me kim pe wang bo yang pe yang gan chin kim pe song kin song kapa lo san dra pe jan la so wa de me to we the chin chin raise. Dream can be one bo jang pe ya gan chen can be song can song kapa lo san ra pe ja la so wa de me to we the chen raise. Dream can be one bo jang pe yang gan chen can be song can song kapa lo san ra pe ja la so wa de.
Please offer 3 prostrations.
Thank you, Rinpoche, once again for the insightful teachings in the New Year's Eve teaching tonight. So just some sharing today. So on the 26th of January, Monday, we'll be doing the annual Thanksgiving ceremony. That'll be at 11 a.m. as well as the recitation of the Diamond Cutter Sutra at 8 p.m. So do join us, bring along a Hai Ching, and let's chant together on this very meritorious and auspicious day. And you can also offer the light of gratitude or thanksgiving to express your heartfelt gratitude. And also on completion of the ceremony, we'll be offering all the food items to charity. So it's a very, very meritorious activity. So do join us in this Thanksgiving ceremony. And in conjunction with the upcoming Chinese New Year, we'll be having the offering of the shrine adornments. So we'll be launching this opportunity for everyone to offer the year-long shrine adornments to create good fortune and auspiciousness for the new year of the horse. So do check out online for all the offerings, and there are two ways to contribute: the grand offering as well as the contribution of any amount. And our Dharma Junior program is starting soon, so we'll be recruiting and welcome everyone to join us in this very joyous journey. So the term 1 will start on the 1st of March and term 2 on the 12th of July. So the annual cost donation is $200 per student, includes the Dharma Junior t-shirt as well as the course materials. So there will also be sibling discounts, so welcome everyone who has brothers and sisters in Dharma Junior to continue the journey with your little brothers and sisters. And do check out online or check out with our counter staff for more info. And take note that the closing date is the 1st of February. And it's a limited slots for each class, so do sign up early. And also for the youth, we have the Leaks Youth program that will start selling on the 28th of February. So this is when the commencement of the program. So there'll be 2 sessions this year, starting 28th February, as well as the subsequent one, which will start in the second term itself. So the contribution donation is $80 per youth, inclusive of the youth t-shirt as well as the food fund. And the closing day is also on the 1st of February. So do check out online or speak to our counter staff for more. And our 2026 desk calendar is ready for everyone to collect. So you're most welcome to get a copy from the counter. This year's design is very unique and special in conjunction with our 25th anniversary. So do get a copy when you drop by the temple. And the year of the horse is coming, so let's gallop into the new year with the joyous spirit of Chinese New Year together in these vibrant traditions. So pick up a copy of the Chinese New Year brochure at our counter to find out more about activities and also the offering items today. And also we will have the websites also with the latest update, so do check it out. And this Friday, we'll also be having the New Year's Day Dharma teaching. So let's come together at 8 p.m. this Friday at the main hall. And Rinpoche will be teaching on the topic of the true intention of action, how to make every thought a seed for enlightenment. So it's a very, very insightful teaching. So do join us. So find out more on our Telegram and Facebook. And for everyone in the main hall now, you're most welcome to stay put and join us in the upcoming countdown party. We have food and drinks for everyone, and let's join in the fun and count down together with Rinpoche and all the Sanghas. Thank you.
Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami.